Pennsylvania! Oh my God! What is España? Come on, man. New Hampshire! What is New Hampshire? New Hampshire! Woo! Iowa! What is Iowa? Woo! Nevada! Nevada! Virginia again! Woo! So, bienvenidos, bienvenidas a todas y todos. Welcome all of you. My name is Gustavo Torres. Yo soy Gustavo Torres y soy el director de casa. Muchísimas gracias por estar acá. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. I really appreciate this. This is a very, very important moment for our families and for our communities. Es un momento importantísimo para nuestras familias, para nuestra comunidad. Y por eso nosotros estamos aquí juntos para demandar ciudadanía para todos los inmigrantes en este país. So we are here together because we are demanding citizenship for all. This is our moment. So I am joined with one of the most powerful women in the immigrant rights movement today. So let me introduce to you Becky Belcourt from Nacasec. Let's go with Becky.
Hi everyone, it's great to see you. It's wonderful to be here with our fearless partners, CASA, and all the other organizations that have come out today. So first I just wanted to greet you in Korean. 안녕하세요. That in Korean literally translates to, are you in peace? Because we want to be peaceful people. But as long as our folks don't have citizenship, and as long as our families are being torn apart, we will not be peaceful. We will fight back. We know that our communities deserve citizenship, and we know that the Democrats have the power to deliver it. We have heard a lot of excuses lately, but we are here today because we can't wait. And we are counting on the leadership from our Vice President, Kamala Harris, herself the daughter of immigrants, and she was a fearless champion for the Clean Dream Act, to step up and be a leader again for us in this moment. Our communities are counting on it. Earlier this week, grassroots immigrant organizations, all represented here and around the country, sent a letter to the Vice President explaining exactly that. She has the power to ignore that terrible, wrong advice from the parliamentarian. And that would ensure that our community members have a pathway to citizenship. One of the organizations that co-authored the letter is here with us today, our great friends at Adhikar, a founding member of the CUSP network. Here with us today, we have Namrata, who is an Adhikar member and a TPS holder from Nepal. Please join me in welcoming her.
Okay. Hi, नमस्ते. मेरो नाम नम्रता पोखरेल हो. म एकल महिला, टीपीएस होल्डर, व्यवसायी महिला र अधिकारको सदस्य हुँ.
Namaste everyone. My name is Namrata Pokhrel. I am a single mother, a TPS holder, a businesswoman, and a proud member of Adhikar.
2 वर्षसम्म कसैले चलाउन नसकेको ग्यास स्टेसन, कन्भिनियन्ट स्टोर चलाएर म पनि बाँचेको छु र अरू 3 जनालाई रोजगार दिएको छु. तर ट्याक्स पनि तिरेको छु. मेरो एक छोरी जो ऊ पनि टीपीएस होल्डर र नर्सिङ पेसामा छिन्.
There was a business that was shut down for 2 years that nobody could take over, and I did. So I've been running that business for 6 years now, and I provide jobs for 3 other people. I have a daughter who is a nurse as well, who works in a healthcare field.
तर हाम्रो जीवन अस्थायी छ। हामीलाई निन्द्रा पनि लाग्दैन, कारण हाम्रो भविष्य निश्चित छैन।
But our lives right now is temporary. We cannot sleep at night because our future is unstable.
तर सकेसम्म हामीले यो देशको लागि आर्थिक, सामाजिक, व्यावसायिक योगदान दिएको छौं।
And yet, we have worked hard to provide economic, social, professional, and contributions to this country.
मेरो छोरीले पेन्डेमिकको समयमा आफ्नो स्वास्थ्यको ख्याल नराखी निरन्तर सेवा दिइन्।
And my daughter provided nursing services to other people during the pandemic, risking her own life.
मलाई कोभिड भयो, तर क्वारेन्टाइन बसे। स्वास्थ्य सुधार भएपछि कामदार कोही पनि नआए पनि मैले 7 दिन नै पसल खोले, किनकि समुदायलाई मेरो सेवाको खाँचो थियो।
And I myself was infected with COVID. But after I recovered and I did my quarantine for 14 days, I came back to work, even though none of my workers wanted to come back. I ran the store by myself 7 days a week because my community needed me the most at the time.
आज म यहाँ छु किनकि मेरो छोरी म लगायत सबै 15,000 नेपाली टिपिएस होल्डरको लागि हाम्रो स्थायित्व बसोबासको माग गर्न आएको छु।
And I'm here today because my daughter, myself, and 15,000 other Nepali TPS holders, we need permanent residency.
हाम्रो जीवनको सम्पूर्ण लगानी यही छ।
Our lives are completely invested right here.
हाम्रो परिवार यही छ।
My family is here.
हाम्रो घर यही हो।
This is our home.
र हामीलाई नागरिकता चाहिएको छ।
And we demand citizenship.
Questions. के हाम्रो योगदानको कुनै मूल्य छैन?
Don't you honor our contributions?
के हाम्रो परिश्रमको कदर छैन?
Don't you respect our hard work?
यो एकपल्ट जीवनमा के हामीले डर र चिन्ताले नै बिताउने?
Do we really have to live the rest of our lives in fear and worry?
त्यसैले प्रेसिडेन्ट बाइडेन र भाइस प्रेसिडेन्ट हेरिस तथा सम्पूर्ण डेमोक्रेटिक प्रतिनिधिहरू,
That's why I asked President Biden, Vice President Harris, and all the Democratic representatives.
सम्झनुहोस् चुनाव अगाडिका तपाईका प्रतिबद्धहरू।
Remember the promises that you made before the election.
अहिले ती वचनहरू पूरा गर्ने बेला आएको छ।
Now is the time to fulfill your promises.
हामीले नागरिकता पाउनै पर्छ।
We deserve citizenship.
अहिले नभए कहिले?
If not now, when?
हामी चाहन्छौँ अहिले।
We demand it right now.
हामी चाहन्छौँ अहिले। Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister. Muchísimas gracias. ¿Se puede? No se escucha nada desde aquí. ¿Se puede? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank you very much. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. Quiero algunas organizaciones que están aquí que han jugado un papel clave. I just want to mention some of the organizations who are here. What is United We Dream? ¿Dónde están los jóvenes? Thank you, United We Dream. What What is Nakasek? Woo, thank you, Nakasek. What is firm? Woo! What is NDWA? Woo! The Domestic Workers Alliance. What is CASA? Muchísimas gracias. Thank you all of you for joining us. Mil gracias. Ahora es un honor para mí presentarles a una de mis heroínas. It's my honor to introduce to you one of my heroes. She's representing the National Domestic Workers Alliance. Antonia Surco. Antonia, please join us. Señora Antonia, muchísimas gracias.
¿Cómo estamos? ¿Cómo estamos? Fuertes, invencibles. Nadie nos puede retirar de este lugar si no es dar el mensaje que necesitamos. Y todos estamos unidos con un solo corazón, con un solo pensamiento. Reforma migratoria para todos nosotros. Sé que mi gente está muy bien. Yo soy Antonia Surco, peruana, y vengo laborando en esta gran nación de oportunidades por más de 17 años, cuidando los seres más queridos del ser humano, niños y padres de familia, adultos mayores que necesitan el cuidado de nosotras que somos trabajadoras esenciales. Estoy representando en este momento a la Alianza Nacional de Trabajadoras del Hogar y soy el poder y la voz de más de 2,5 millones de trabajadoras del hogar a nivel nacional. Nosotros cuidamos a los seres más queridos, de los que laboran. Sin embargo, históricamente fuimos invisibilizados y devaluados, dando sus orígenes desde la esclavitud. Como trabajadora del cuidado en el hogar, me encargo de proteger, cuidar a personas más vulnerables de nuestras familias y de la sociedad. Nosotros somos esenciales y por eso cuando alguien necesita el cuidado y la protección de nosotros, allí estamos, porque somos una gran fuerza laboral de esta nación. Antes de la pandemia, yo tenía 2 trabajos. Cuidaba a una persona mayor y también cuidaba a niños. Las 2 familias que empleaban contrajeron el COVID-19 e inmediatamente perdí los trabajos, como muchos de los que estamos aquí. Y como los trabajos de hogar y el cuidado no tienen acceso a beneficios, protecciones básicas como trabajadoras emigrantes, no fui elegible para la ayuda del gobierno. Durante la pandemia no tuve otra opción que seguir buscando trabajo y lo encontré, aún a riesgo de nuestras vidas. Estamos en un momento en el cual el Congreso podría revolucionar. ¿Puede revolucionar el Congreso? ¡Sí! ¿Puede revolucionar el Congreso? ¡Sí! Claro que sí puede. Nosotros necesitamos esa ayuda, ese avance, esa inversión en la infraestructura del cuidado. Y para que esta inversión sea justa y equitativa, necesitamos incluir derechos y protecciones para nuestras comunidades de migrantes. Estamos instando al Congreso, especialmente al liderazgo demócrata, y a nuestra vicepresidenta Kamala Harris que necesitamos seguridad y no terror para no temer ser separados de nuestras familias y nuestras comunidades. ¿Cuándo? Ahora lo necesitamos. ¿Cuándo? ¡Ahora! ¿Cuándo? ¡Ahora! Para seguir siendo esa fuerza laboral que genera desarrollo y trabajo. ¿Qué generamos? Desarrollo y trabajo. Somos una fuerza laboral que nadie nos va a suplir. Esa es la comunidad de migrantes. Ninguna persona ni ninguna familia debería vivir en el estado en que nos están haciendo vivir, con temor a ser detenidas, con temor a ser deportados. Eso no queremos para nuestras familias ni nuestras comunidades. ¿Qué queremos? ¿Qué queremos? ¿Qué queremos? No podemos esperar más. El tiempo es ahora. ¿Cuándo es el tiempo? Ahora. ¿Cuándo es el tiempo? Ahora. ¿Cuándo es el tiempo? Ahora. Ustedes tienen el poder de cambiar nuestras vidas, señores líderes demócratas. Estamos exigiendo lo justo, lo que se cumpla la promesa que nos ofreció en campaña política. Exigimos que se cumpla esa promesa por los demócratas que ya muchas décadas nos los han ofrecido y que hasta el momento no han cumplido. Estamos exigiendo que se cumpla la promesa. Ya no podemos más. ¿Cuándo se debe cumplir? ¡Ahora! ¿Cuándo debemos de escuchar? ¡Ahora! ¿Cuándo debe de salir esa reforma? ¡Ahora! ¿Por qué? Porque somos esenciales, porque somos una fuerza laboral fuerte y poderosa y generamos economía y desarrollo a esta nación. Estamos aquí con un derecho de laborar, con nuestra dignidad muy alta, y por eso hoy, señores demócratas, líderes, escúchennos. El pueblo está unido. El pueblo está unido. El pueblo está unido. Gracias.
Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias, Antonia. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing those powerful words with us, Antonia. We are fighting for a pathway to citizenship for hardworking domestic workers like Antonia and for the other millions of immigrants in this country. Here with us today is another amazing leader and impacted person who has been helping to organize the immigrant grassroots movement all over the country as part of FIRM. It is my pleasure to introduce our sibling in the fight, Isais Guerrero.
All right, ¿se puede?
¡Sí se puede!
¡Se puede! ¡Se puede! ¿Y qué decimos? ¿Sin papeles y sin qué? ¡Sin papeles! ¡Sin papeles! Así es, compañeros, sin papeles, sin miedo y listos y listas para seguir peleando por nuestra comunidad hasta el final. Para que los 11 millones, como mi padre, como yo y como todos ustedes, podamos tener una vida digna, podamos vivir con tranquilidad, que no venga la migra a tocar la puerta, y más que nada para que podamos seguir tranquilos y libres, creando una vida digna para todos y para todas. My name is Isaias and I work for Community Change, which is a coalition of 36 immigrant rights organizations, some that are here present today. A shout out to Nakasek, to Casa, to Unidos Minnesota, came from all the way from Minnesota to push for a path to citizenship today. So we today are justice, we today are power, and we are beautiful in our resistance, and we will continue pushing until every single last one person has citizenship. So I'm gonna tell you something about me. Every day, well, every week, I have to break out to my dad what is happening in Congress. Basically, I have to tell him whether we're gonna get a chance or not to get papers. He's contemplating self-deportation because he wants to go back to our homeland in Colombia. The doctor told him that he has 5 years to live. And he told me, Isaias, I don't want you to bring me my green card to my grave. So I prefer to go back to Colombia and live happy there. So that's the type of urgency, not only that I have, but I know that all of us have. These are life and death decisions for our families and our communities. And we cannot have any other parents or any other person wait to go back to their loved ones. How many of us know people that have either deported themselves or just can't take it anymore and decided to go back? How many people do we know that would just love to go back and hug their loved ones one more time? How many of us want to go and hug our loved ones one more time? That's the 11 million people story. And we're caught up in this eternal search for affirmation from this government to provide citizenship. But aren't we citizens already? If our parents risked everything, gave up their lives to provide a better life for their children, aren't we citizens already? If we've been detained and chased by the police and continue to be profiled, but yet we fight to abolish ICE and the police in a peaceful way, aren't we citizens already? If we have worked and pay our taxes, aren't we citizens already? If we feel that this is our home, as much as our motherland is, then aren't we citizens already? If we've sacrificed not going to our loved one's funeral in another's country because of fear of losing our place in the US, aren't we citizens already? But also, we're proud to say that we grew up here, even though we've been discriminated against. So we are citizens already. We've done hunger strikes, walked from New York City to DC, slept outside of Schumer's house, put our bodies, minds, and hearts and hair in the line in peaceful protest. So we are citizens already. We are already embodying what citizenship is. So listen up, Schumer, Pelosi, Biden, and BP Harris, because we cannot let Biden off the hook. Listen up. As your parents came from Ukraine, from Italy and India, remember that denying citizenship to us is like denying citizenship to their ancestors. So that is why they need to ignore the parliamentarians' decision and make sure to include citizenship for DACA, TPS, farm workers, and essential workers in the reconciliation package now. Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede. Yeah. So the immigrant community delivered for you on November. You promised a path to citizenship. So this has to happen. So do not break that promise. So please, so that I can bring the green card to my dad before it's too late. And so that millions of undocumented immigrants can have a life of dignity, repeat after me. Biden and BP Harris. The decision is in your hands. Ignore the parliamentarian and pass citizenship now. And pass citizenship now. No papers. No papers. No papers. That's right, beautiful people. Thank you.
¡Excelente! Isaías, mil gracias. ¡Se puede! ¡Se puede! ¡Se puede! Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Yes, we can! Thank you so much, Isaías. We now are joined with another very powerful national network. It's an organization that has been fighting for immigration, climate justice, and good jobs. and care for our families and our communities. I want to welcome my friend Jen Epps Addison, the co-executive director of CPD. Jen, please join us. Bienvenida.
Hello, family. I have to say, y'all are so incredibly beautiful. I feel very moved, very touched being up here. A few days ago, 2 days ago, I got on an airplane away from my babies. I got 2 kids, 12 and 14. I guess they're not babies anymore, but they're always going to be my babies. And my daughter said, "This is your 3rd trip in 3 weeks. Why are you going back to DC?" And I said, "Because there are 11 million people who deserve to have the same rights, to be protected, to be able to be cared for in their communities like they care for us." And she's like, "All right, Mom, go. Get on the plane, whatever." I want to tell you that you all are my hero, because you are fighting not just for citizenship, but for a world where all of us can thrive. When we think about the world that we're building together, it's not limited by what Congress says is possible, and it is certainly not limited by a parliamentarian. Am I right about that? Yeah. You have already faced the impossible. You have crossed borders. You have crossed cities. You have left your family. You have built new routes. You have strengthened your communities. You have built a life beyond imagination. So we will not let a parliamentarian tell us what is possible for the people that we love. I want to tell you that we deserve so much more than just not having babies separated at the border, so much more than just condemning Haitians being whipped by Border Patrol. We deserve so much more than just that. We deserve a world where we have joy, where our babies sing and laugh and dance and have bellies full of food. We deserve a world where when you go to work, you come home with enough to support your family and live in dignity. We deserve a world where we are not being poisoned by companies who extract from our communities and kill us for their profits. That is what we are fighting for, a world where all of us can thrive. And I will tell you something else, my family. That world is not possible as long as millions of people have to live in the shadows. That world that we all seek, the one where we all can live with dignity, that world cannot exist without citizenship now. We cannot wait. We cannot wait. Tens of millions of families have been waiting for generations, for decades after decades after decades, and we are tired. You already did the impossible. You delivered Congress. You delivered the Senate. You beat a racist authoritarian who tried to rig this election, who raised an insurrection on this Capitol. You defeated those people. So do not tell me when we hold Congress, and do not tell me when we hold the Senate, and do not tell me when we put those people in the White House that we can't get citizenship done. Vice President Harris, now is the time to deliver for the people. That was your campaign slogan. Well, the people have spoken, and we are demanding citizenship now. Nothing less, no excuses. I'll end with this. They have tried to separate our families since the inception of this thing called America. They have told us we're different from each other. They've told us you're the good ones, you're the bad ones, you're the ones who deserve nice things, you're the ones who deserve nothing. They have tried to pit our communities against each other. Black communities and Latinx communities, indigenous communities and Asian communities, Muslim communities, struggling white communities all across this country from east to west. They have told us that we are more different than we are alike. And I'm here to tell you that across this country, people want the same things. They want to live with peace and joy and happiness. And we have the ability to deliver on an agenda right here, right now, that will fundamentally transform this country into one where all of us are included and all of us have the lives we deserve. So do not give up. We will stand with you. We will not allow this bill to pass without citizenship for all. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much.
popular democracy. Okay, let's all together deliver our message. Everyone turn towards that big White House over there. Turn towards the big White House and repeat after me. President Biden and Vice President Harris.
President Biden and Vice President Harris.
Immigration is budgetary.
Immigration is budgetary.
Do your job.
Do your job.
Ignore the parliamentarian.
Ignore the parliamentarian.
Pass citizenship now.
Pass citizenship now.
All right, thank you. They heard us. All right, now I'm excited to introduce a young leader from our friends at United We Dream. Please give it up for Gabrielle.
Hello, Gabriel. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Gabrielle.
What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? ¿Qué queremos? ¿Cuándo? 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 Gracias. There we go. My name is Gabriel. I'm 19 years old. I grew up right here in Washington, D.C. At the age of 16, I organized my first school walkout. Thank you. I, along with other youth leaders, led hundreds of immigrant youth to the National Mall to demand for citizenship. We continue to organize and mobilize because this administration is not taking any proactive actions. This administration is not doing what they need to do. I voted for the first time in 2020. I voted for Biden and Harris because I wanted to make the most out of my privilege. When so many in our community are denied the right to vote, are denied the right of citizenship just because of their documentation status. Furthermore, when Republican politicians make it so hard for black and brown voters to exercise their rights, we are constantly being oppressed, and enough is enough. I believe that our freedom is tied to one another. When our undocumented brothers and sisters are being held back, the entire immigrant community is being held back. Our entire immigrant community is at risk when our undocumented brothers and sisters are at risk. I am here today to remind President Biden and Vice President Harris the reason we gave them this position, the reason we voted them into office. They have to stand by their promise and do what's right for the people that have elected them. They have to do their job. We gave them the role just so they could lead us during hard times. Well, that time is now. That time is now. Real recovery is not possible without immigration. We need real recovery now. We need citizenship now. We cannot leave our immigrant community in the hands of ICE and CBP. We need Biden, Harris, and Democrats in Congress to deliver citizenship now in reconciliation. There are no excuses. We need this now. We need this now. When our immigrant community is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. When our immigrant community is under attack, what do?
Stand by that.
What do we do?
Stand by that.
Thank you so much.
Gabriel. Gabriel es el presente y el futuro de nuestra comunidad. He's the present and the future of our community. Thank you, Gabriel. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. Thank you. And now it's my honor to introduce to you Rosario Reyes. Rosario, where are you? Una luchadora en Montgomery County, Maryland, como 30 minutos de acá. 30 minutes from here, it's a county called Montgomery County. She has been fighting to get better society, better community, better life for our families. Está luchando desde hace mucho tiempo para lograr una mejor comunidad, para lograr mejor vida para nuestras familias. Rosario, welcome, bienvenida.
¿Cómo estamos? ¿Aburridos? No. ¿Por qué estamos aquí, compañeros? No se escucha nada. Que nos escuchen hasta allá, donde están estas personas que cuando nosotros los ponemos ahí están con el pueblo. ¿Y ahora dónde están? Mi nombre es Rosario Reyes, soy líder con Casa de Maryland por más de 2 décadas, luchando por las familias. El día de hoy me identifico como una familia mixta. ¿Por qué? Porque soy madre inmigrante, un esposo con TPS, un joven de 26 años con DACA, un hijo que vino con el programa de CAN y un pequeño de 13 años que es ciudadano americano. Ahora ustedes dirán por qué estoy aquí, ¿verdad? Porque cuando hay vacaciones no puedo salir con mi familia. Estamos divididos, estamos separados por esta quebrantación de estas leyes políticas que los separan, que los dividen. El día de hoy estoy aquí porque muchas veces cuando los políticos los han pedido ese voto, ¿quiénes han estado ahí? ¡Nosotros! La comunidad migrante, la que los sentamos ahí. Y hoy se les ha olvidado esa promesa. Por eso el día de hoy estoy aquí para que me escuche, ¿verdad? El presidente Biden, Kamala Harris, Pelosi, pero también que me escuche el senador Schumer, que he tocado su puerta en el Congreso y muchas veces me he encontrado con esa puerta cerrada. Cuando nosotros en casa se la hemos abierto y lo hemos sentado ahí y nuestros impuestos están ahí porque a él no le falta de comer, él tiene de sobra. Hoy durante la pandemia, después de ser madre del hogar, me tocó ser trabajador esencial porque tengo ya, vamos para 2 años de pandemia y he estado trabajando en primera línea. No soy enfermera, pero he estado trabajando trabajo de enfermera, haciendo COVID test a muchas familias, promoviendo vacunas. Y aquí estoy. Ahora le estoy exigiendo, porque ya tenemos más de 35 años de estar exigiendo y pidiendo esa reforma migratoria. Ya no quiero renovación de TPS ni de DACA. Queremos un camino a la ciudadanía, porque lo merecemos, porque somos personas que venimos a trabajar dignamente. Nos ganamos el sudor del pan de cada día con nuestra frente. No somos delincuentes, somos trabajadores esenciales. Y hoy quiero que me escuchen, que mi voz llegue hasta allá. ¡Se puede!
¡Sí se puede!
¡Se puede!
¡Sí se puede!
¡No se escucha! ¡Se puede!
¡Sí se puede!
¡Se puede!
¡Sí se puede!
¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! Porque luchando es como ganamos, compañeros. ¡Sí se puede!
Muchísimas gracias, Rosario. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Rosario, for those powerful words and your leadership in our community. I'm now proud to introduce a young person from our Nagasek affiliate in Chicago, for the HANA Center. HANA means one, because we are one people, one community. I'm from Chicago, so please join me in welcoming Glo Choi.
여러분 안녕하세요. Hi everyone, my name is Glo Choi. I'm 29 years old. I came here all the way from Chicago. You know, right now I can say this proudly that I am undocumented and I'm afraid. But it wasn't always so, right? I grew up being told not to talk about my status, not to share the hardship that our family was going through, not just about the fact that we didn't have citizenship, but that also we were low income, that we couldn't afford our rent, that we didn't know where our next meal was coming from. We weren't supposed to talk about any of these things because if we did, then maybe the cops, maybe immigration would start looking into us. And that is not a way anyone should live. No one should have to live in fear. Even now, I can't believe that I'm standing on this stage. I never would have imagined that I would be speaking so openly, so publicly about my trauma, my community's trauma. And yet here I am, in front of the very steps of the White House, right? I cannot believe this because I was so scared growing up. You know, I didn't even know that I could fly on a plane. I didn't know that. When I first met an undocumented person, I asked them, how did you get here? How did you get to Chicago from California? Some of these people right here standing with me, there was a convening. And I couldn't believe, how did y'all get here? It must have taken 50 hours to drive. They're like, we flew. I had no idea all the privileges that I could have been using. But this is all to say, it wasn't until I met community that I started growing, that I started thriving, that I started doing more than just living in fear. I finally came out of the shadows. I finally saw the light. I finally began to do more than dream. I began to act. And when I first joined the community, I didn't know that there was more than just dreaming. I thought dreaming was just something I did at night when I wanted more than the shambles that I was living with on a day-to-day basis. I thought it was something that I just did when I took a smoke break during work, working 14-hour shifts every single day of my life. I didn't know that there was more to life than that. But now I want to live. I want to do more than dream. In the past 3 years, I went from being an isolated person to having this big, beautiful community where all of us see a more beautiful world, where my mother can rest, where my sister with disabilities can get all the care that she deserves, that my dad can rest as well, and maybe one day they could return home and see their families. It's been over 25 years since I've been to my homeland. And I want to be able to see my family. I want to be able to eat my country's food. See the beautiful mountains. I want to live. All of us are capable of making this happen this year. Because there can be no more promises. It's time to act. It's time for Vice President Harris and the Democratic Party as a whole to stand by their promises once and for all and to deliver a pathway to citizenship this year. You know, in the past week I've been here, I've heard this beautiful chant and I'd love to share it up here today. I am somebody, and I deserve full equality, right here, right now. My mother is somebody, and she deserves full equality, right here, right now. We have nothing to lose but our chains, folks. We got nothing to lose but our chains! Thank you! Woo! Woo!
Amazing, thank you very much. Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias. Casi estamos terminando para que marchemos, pero quiero presentarles la última persona que va a hablar el día de hoy. I would like to introduce an amazing ally of our immigrant community, Mr. Darlene Kane. Mr. Darlene, please join us. Thank you very, very much. She has been fighting for justice for all from Baltimore. Woo!
Hello everyone, I'm Darlene Kane. I'm the mother of Dale Graham. I'm the president and founder of Mothers on the Move. And I'm here today in this movement with you. I am united in solidarity with you and the families and the children that are separated from their parents. I too am separated from my son because I lost my son through the police, through gun violence. I wear this chain, his wings, in memory of him to keep him close to my heart. And there are people who have children who are alive and well that they're not able to unite with. So today, we're demanding that these children come home to their families. I seen a sign. The sign said, "Together we are home." So when you're home with when you're together with your children and your loved ones, you are home. And also, I am inspired by seeing the group who shaved their heads in unity and out of love and out of dedication. That inspires me as a whole. I'm so proud of you guys who came out from far and near, sending this message to the White House. You are somebody. Yes, you are. And I am somebody because I am with you. And without you, I cannot do this. So we have to take one step together, one foot in front of the other, with each other. And together we will win, and together there will be immigration rights, and people will be documented, and people who are undocumented will not live in fear. So I want you all, out of love from me and a respect for you all, and coming from so far near, I want to tell you guys how beautiful you look today, how inspiring that you have touched my heart, gave me the courage to continue to fight with you guys, continue to fight for what is right, to continue to fight for what I feel is right to do. So I'm going to continue to be with you. I'm thankful for Lydia Rodriguez from Baltimore City CASA, who brought me here, and I unexpectedly didn't even know I was going to speak or have interviews, and my friend Donna Brown, who's here too, from CCP. So we're from Baltimore City, and we hoping that we are representing you guys well today, and we hoping that we're representing you guys well all the time.
Va a ser la marcha más corta de nuestra vida. Vamos a hacer 5 pasos. Como no me canté, vamos a hacer 5 pasos. No vale estar cansada porque no vamos a estar cansadas. Aquí todo el mundo me canta, ¿eh?
Acompáñenos todos, por favor.
¿Qué queremos? estamos en la lucha. Ford Fischer, estamos en la lucha. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Y si nosotros nos regresamos. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Y si nosotros nos regresamos. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Y si nosotros nos regresamos.
American citizenship.
Yes, it's the vice president is the president pro se of the Senate. But when the vice president is not at the Senate, then the Senate parliamentarian gets to like make those rulings. So the Senate parliamentarian ruled that you cannot include amnesty for undocumented immigrants in reconciliation because it's not a spending thing. Harris, theoretically, I mean, it might not survive a Supreme Court challenge, but Harris could theoretically overturn that by asserting herself as the president of the Senate. Like, she could override him hard. But they're calling for her to overrule the bill. They're saying she should overrule the ruling, which technically she's allowed to do, but then it could be challenged in the court. like a bus from No, I think they're processing it. So they're just gonna walk them over, take $50 from them, and say, okay.
Escucha, que estamos en la lucha. Biden, escucha, que estamos en la lucha. Biden, estamos en la lucha. Biden, escucha, que estamos en la lucha. Biden, escucha, estamos en la lucha. Biden, escucha, que estamos en la lucha.
Kind of the Oscar walkout part. It's the
Are there actually 50 wagons?
Oh, I was gonna start. Seems like okay, I took 4, and now we can count the rest. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Doubt it.
Funny enough, including the 4 there, I count exactly 50, not 51. But I might be miscounting. They may have actually counted 51. Like if it's that exactly, I feel like
They don't expect you to count.
Okay, so to the people watching, what's happening sort of very slowly is that the approximately 50 people who are standing out here who have refused to leave are getting arrested one by one. It's worth noting that the Parks Police who are arresting them are not handcuffing them when they do so, and they appear to be taken to this little tent area. You know, I'll show the scene and you'll know what I'm talking about in a second if you haven't been watching. But they're basically moving them to this little tent area on the side where they're probably being essentially processed on site. Like there's not a transport vehicle here, so they're essentially being arrested and charged on site. So you'll see that right now. The guys in green are going to arrest the people who are part of this thing. Look at the guy. Oh my god. Wow. Got some pep in his step. Wow, the cops seem to be getting sick of this because now they're doubling up. Yeah. Now they're doing two at a time each.
What's the exit plan for this?
I mean, that's actually been opening and closing. They're just going to let us go that way. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it's like once they get them, they're gonna be like, all right, press jail. Right. Right to jail. You too. Parks and Rec. We have a special jail for the journalists. Yeah. It's a cushy. Yeah. have, I counted at the beginning 50 people. I think that they were saying that they're planning on having 51 people out here with risk arrest, so I'm assuming that it was about that. But so roughly 50 people started out here. The last time I counted just now, I think there's 30 left, so it looks like so far there have been 20 arrests. Again, the way they're arresting them though is they're walking in, basically telling somebody you're under arrest, and then they walk with them to one of these tents here. They're not putting them in handcuffs, and it appears that they're processing them they're processing them on site. Like they're not taking them off to jail or something like that. So they're also taking a pretty big gap in between each time that they actually make the arrest. So it's not happening very rapidly. This has been happening for quite a while, and so far they've only been 20 out of 50 of them. I tried to take
like what size one?
It was like inaudible. I like tried to, but I did take like a close-up photo, so like I think I might be able to like read this later.
Yeah. So you some long ones, huh?
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see how many. Let's see over under. How many people do you think he's gonna grab himself? I think he leaves with 3.
I think he's gonna overachieve. I'm gonna say 4.
All right, yeah, I feel similar. Can't say 2 or 3. Gotta pick one. 2. Okay, I'll take 3. They didn't put it up very high. Like, I'm pretty sure a device like that can go way louder.
I'll take all hours.
Just a funny note for the people watching. So the area that the press was, like this little barricade area, there were like 30 journalists at the beginning, and it's taking a really long time for them to arrest the, now there's like 15 people left out of like 50, but almost all of the press did not stay for the whole thing. We've got Alejandro Alvarez here. me, and then, you know, a couple other media have been kind of coming and going. But I just wanted to point that out about the media area here. German Shepherd is so pretty. I feel bad.
Yeah, exactly.
What a beautiful dog to have to spend his life being a slouch. Sniffing the drinks and seeing it together.
I only read those stories, they're pretty much shit.
I know, I feel so bad.
I hope the stories are really good.
You know, right after we said the thing about it's going to be 2 or 3, 2 of them got 6 points.
Oh, okay.
pull it off in 2 more waves of 6. Yeah. I mean, I consistently say that. Like, I don't know, like,
I feel like it's gotten worse recently. Like, my GoPro videos are just super, like, Mario, like, pixelated.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that true. I mean, on their end, they like, I don't know what they're exactly running it through, or if it varies, like, based on how many people it has.
Service processing.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's probably
I don't know. I can guess based on experience, but like
executing or writing.
yeah.
Do they have that?
Like what?
Isn't it like?
So okay. See, the rule is in that particular spot where they are right now. If you have a banner or a sign, you have to keep moving until you're arrested. It's a legal demonstration. That's the way it is. I agree with that. Like the closer you get to here, like they start to pick you based on like what you're doing with it. And apparently that rule like extends like 10 yards from the center line of the sidewalk. So theoretically out here. It's just that's what the like is enforced.
Feels like a treat day, right? It's really-
No, exactly.
like it's a little bit like
where it finally happens to me. Like, I don't think it really just, like, I feel like you really have to do it now.
Alright, I think they're finally ready. You haven't seen them get their beats.
I mean, I can't really tell who's been taking it.
It can't be that all 50 are ready.
There's nowhere to take them. I mean, they have to be able to. They just never come out. Like, the tape just like, gets lifted and they're all gone. No taking it. I'll tell you right now, there's not a lot of interest in this. Say it like a little less. Say it loud and see what you think about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's exactly 10 people left out of the, I believe, 50 or 51 protesters who started off here, and it looks like they're actually sitting down now. So the police have been arresting and processing them like fairly slowly. It looks like right now they might be waiting on the ones in the in the tent to be processed or something before they come out and get more of them. But they've been taking sort of two, 4, or 6 at a time. They've been sending out like 2 officers at a time to really do it. But so see what's happening now that they're sitting down. Share, subscribe, check out the News to Share Patreon, all that good stuff. I will have HD footage up of this event to view and for networks to license later on. So once again, thank you for watching. As a quick summary, these are activists who are demanding that Kamala Harris override the Senate parliamentarian who ruled that basically amnesty for 8 million undocumented immigrants could not be included in the reconciliation package. Basically, a spending bill the Senate parliamentarian ruled cannot include that immigration reform, and Vice President Harris is able to override that, they argue. And so they are encouraging her to do so, and in doing that protest today, 51 of them were arrested, or they said it was 51, I counted 50. So it could be a little more, it could be a little less, but people got arrested in order to sort of make that demand clear and to symbolize the 51 votes that would be needed in the Senate. So again,